Holy crap. I just watched the four that I made earlier sitting here soaking in my Epsom salts. And don't think about it. Don't start nothing, Obi when I. Okay, that's why the camera's here. Focus here. Okay. Don't think about what they did to my body with your taxpayer dollars and your ego. Don't think about it. It's not. I deserve privacy and I deserve love and to be able to heal from your selfishness and your aggression and your apathy. Right? But when I sat there and I went, gosh damn, J. Edgar Hoover and Nelson Rockefeller. They had his complete, everywhere they went, they had Malik's stuff wired. Guys, he was having prayers with me. We were probably going to have a breakthrough because he was talking with he was going to get a house from Alex Haley and get away from the city and get out of the thing. And then we were going to sit down and all of us were going to discuss, because we had just talked. I said, no, I'm not going to do it because your secular Islam, as I see it, is really good for men, but not good for women. And then we just stopped talking because Hoover and Rockefeller murdered him. They set up trust me. Elijah Muhammad, Herbert Muhammad, and Louis Farrakhan are just as guilty. They were in on it too. Okay. But they weren't listening to his conversations in prayer after the Hajj when he was alone because he had no one else to talk to because he couldn't be around his wife and kids. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Okay. This is what I'm giving them, the real proof of the stuff through faithful prayer. Okay? You can delete all the evidence. You can burn it. You can get it, It's like Judah Krishnamurti said, you can take all these books and all these videos and you can burn them if you're not going to live them. Because they're not going to do any good. Just a bunch of egotistical assholes are going to get a hold of them and say, here's what Judah Krishnamurti was saying. Now buy my book, come to my institution, and do jobs the right way. My way. That's how they are. Blowjobs? Blowjob. Sphinxter. So Earl, you raised me on Wayne's World, guys. Hello. Is it an evil petting zoo? It's Mike Myers. Yeah. They had a guy look kind of like George Clooney who was having his first baby. And he couldn't be there because he had to do the delivery thing. Oh, well, that's wonderful. Because Earl, we want you, Happy Gilmore. That's what they used to call me. We want you, Happy Gilmore, to be Wayne. But I really like the goatee. So I had to shave the goatee. I waited till the day of. When we rehearsed, like with him, he had a beard. He kept his beard. He had to shave his beard. Okay. The George Clooney looking guy, right? And so the day before, I went in there. I was like, okay, this is it. This is the day of the talent show. I'm going to go in and I'm going to shave. Then I'm going to put on Amy's Cleopatra wig, long black hair wig, which I liked on her. Oh my gosh. Yeah, her and her Dolly Parton wig. Whoa. Okay. She's heavy set brown, but she looked real good in her Dolly Parton wig. Oh yeah. It's nothing. It was just like, wow, that looks good on you. I loved her in French braids. Oh gosh, yeah. Yes, like the little girl has on the commercial for the I have HIV thing. Yeah, those braids. I love them. Oh, go buck wild. You can't help it. It's like, wow, I love that. It looks so gorgeous. You look so good. Oh wow, you're better than Essence magazine. You don't have the ego problem. Thank you, girl. Okay, so pretty, right? But so I'm not being no. Most of the women that I was with sexually were resembled, Ella Fitzgerald, Betty Shabazz, because I looked more for somebody that had character and would stand up to people that were bullies, and I looked more for stuff. When I got married, the little voice in my head was I was not going to do it. Okay, but my prayers told me I had to, that it was very important. Okay, basically my marriages were arranged scientific experiments. Okay, but that doesn't mean that the children are. All children are a gift from the glory of God. All children, sexuality, when celebrated faithfully as a holy covenant. Sexuality, when studied by scientists to keep manipulating people with money, is hell on earth. What are we going to do tonight, Brain? Same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world. There's a bell. And angels getting their wings. Ma'am, I just really apologize about that. I didn't mean to get my brother killed, so you had to marry George Kennedy and couldn't marry Dean Martin. It was kind of a drag there, baby. Raquel, I'm really sorry about that one. It was just a movie. It didn't happen. They just made that shit up for money, right? People will think about that. Like, I spent like 2 days when I finally watched the whole movie of U-Turn, right? I spent 2 days trying to, there had to be a way, he shouldn't have with Grace's character, right? And you're like going, it must have been what happened with my Amy and how it affected my Natalie and affects my Gracie Bird. And, and so I'm sitting there and I'm like, and then finally, I get my two buddies from China and Japan going, Earl, I know, but do you understand? They're your mom. The music, everything they do is a form of indoctrination, especially the music. Many a tear has to fall was written by a vice president. Son of a bitch, we suck again. No, don't look at it that way. Just look at it like your emotions, okay, are a gift to enjoy life when you're living the applied physics of the Lord's Prayer and you have faith in God. And your emotions are a tool for turd bags and tool bags if you're denied the applied physics of the Lord's Prayer. I'm talking to Malcolm. I'm just talking to his daughters. Okay? I'm talking to Malcolm and Betty. We didn't get a chance to talk. He wanted to talk it all over with his wife to talk to me in prayer. He wanted to talk with her and then come back and talk to me. And Hoover and Rockefeller murdered him. The Kennedys didn't know. Okay, the Kennedys are everywhere. I think when he was murdered, I think Bobby was like running for president, or was Bobby was murdered shortly thereafter. So maybe Bobby did know. Okay, do you understand? Maybe Malcolm and said, lots of people, what's hard is the people that, like what happened with Ted Kennedy. Ted Kennedy lost his mind because he didn't want to die. And so you just got to give in to him or they'll murder you. And the thing is, but then they'll murder your kids. Yes, just like what I told you happened with all the children and the families that were helping D.T. Suzuki with his meditation with me. You can't do it alone. You have to have a whole village of people that you can trust to have the security and the privacy to do it. When it got leaked, okay, they didn't kill Suzuki. They killed everybody that helped him, including their little kids. Mariko-san, could you explain it to them? I will have next time I will only have 1 bowl of beans and 2 tacos. Tell Jennifer I said, hey. No, you tell her. No, you tell her. You tell her. I will go find out your real name and stop calling you Mariko-san. That was one of my favorite series when I was a kid. Yeah. And then it was hard because I crushed on you even harder than I crushed on the first one. Because she's so, yeah. Didn't you, when you watched Richard Chamberlain, was like, well, I know Richard Chamberlain ain't crushing her. He's gay as can be. He's Rock Hudson's future lover. I just, my mom, he's gay, that's a shame. It's like, no, Mom, it's just, okay. Ma. Okay. So am I supposed to be upset and say, oh, it's a shame, she's a lesbian, right? Different strokes for different folks. I used to like the black woman that used to talk shit at the bowling alley all the time about my sister and to my sister because she was with Punchy. What are you doing with that gray girl? I was like, it should be blatantly obvious why he's not involved in an emotional or sexual relationship with your ass. You're like Corey's baby mamas that used to call me away with that bitch. But I'm like, excuse me, I would sit there and say that to them, and they would, because they thought when they got the phone, they thought they got a black guy. And I'm like, oh yeah, well, she's my house sister. I have sex with her too. I'm black. I'm Greg Brady, the black version. But I think, no. And I would sit there and tell these girls, I was like, okay, he your baby daddy, but that's it. He's the sperm donor. Girl, if he's your man, why is he here sleeping at night with that stupid ass sensitive car alarm that goes off 5 times during the fucking night, okay? In the fucking park, in the I know, fucking Cindy and Raymond. I know Raymond wants to shoot it. There, okay, nobody's gonna steal your car. It's not going anywhere unless the tow truck is called. I know Ray talked about it. I know Cindy was probably like going, it won't be worth it. Are you sure? I have a friend in the police department. I'm pretty sure the guy's a drug dealer. If I kill his car so he can't get away so they can incarcerate him if they come up with the evidence. Well, I thought you said, okay, I'm just kidding around. Yeah, he was. He was a drug dealer. But, Corey Bowen's biological father was a drug dealer. Yeah. And had like 5 baby mamas that all used to call my house. And I'd pick it up and yes. Mom never yelled at me about that. No, because the girls didn't call up. Couldn't come over and say, your son told me I was acting like a stupid, mindless bitch. Because this loaded dick got me pregnant and I thought he was my man and I should have saw it coming like 5 miles away. So, I've been this way since I was explaining to Spencer J. Kimball and the Quorum of the 12 that they should watch The Lone Ranger more intelligently. Before I turned 4, before Tracy was born, right? Yeah, I've been this way my whole life. And that's what's so amazing is you get all these people, wow, he's just doing this and he's a con artist. It's like, I don't know, man. How many of you, by the time you were 3, able to explain the Gospels better to the head of a religious corporation than Chris Hitchens and Richard Dawkins? Boop, boop. Boop, ba doop, ba doop, ba doop, ba boop, boop. That's the music to the one with my little Amy dancing in her little French outfit. Yeah. She is so cute. I was just freaking out. I'm like, Amy, you're like 13 dancing with a bunch of 7 and 8 year olds. She goes, no, I was 8. Okay. Amy, you look like a 13. You look like what Stephen Hawking talks about with Britney Spears that we all want in our. That was. They look cute. Okay, the little girls look cute. Oh, they're so cute in their little French dance outfits. Amy came out and it's like, womp, womp. And when she was working it was like, okay, the 13-year-old is turning all the dads on. She's not 13, she's 8. What? Yeah. Okay. She was, Madi Orozco Cruz told me about it. She said, when Natalie came around and all the boys were hitting on her and she was 10 or 11. And they all thought she was 15 or so. With Tobias Bell was the one who and explained it to Junior. He said, no, that girl's, you can tell, watch. And Junior and Toby were astute and had good fatherly figures to explain, no, young girl. And the other guys didn't know. She's 15. She lied to them and they believe her. And Toby goes, no, you can tell by the way she acts. Because they went, Toby and the other girls, Natalie lied and said she went to the alternative school, the Freedom High School thing or whatever, where Terrence and Toby went to school, and she didn't go to their school. So they went, no, she didn't go to our school. She'll go to Buena. Maybe she's at the junior high. She goes, no. And then finally, she's at the she's at the private elementary school. Yeah, okay. The Christian, yep. Whoa. How old is she? She's turning 12 in 6 months. They thought she was 15, 16. Like poor Dominic. She told me she was 17. She looks 17. How old is she? She just turned 13. Wow. Yeah, same thing happened with Amy. It's hard, She would have been like Ashley on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Right now I'd have 3 children and 2 oxen, right? So I'm starting to gamble here. Put down, throw them bones, right? And that's horrible to do to people, to have them be able to understand and control this without help. To help people through and say, no, baby, take your time. You got plenty of time. We can live longer now. We don't need Descovy for prepping. We don't need to get prepped for getting Descovied. All we need to do is just take your time, think a lot, think of everything you got. Well, you may still be here tomorrow, but your dreams may not. Okay, guys? I love you, man. Peace.